Sadly, in today's fast-paced world, the art of silence has been forgotten. Noise and conversation constantly surround us, but what if the moments we choose not to speak held just as much power as the ones where we do? How often do we pause to reflect on the significance of our quiet? Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches self-control through logic and emotional resilience, an excellent way to learn when to speak and when to remain silent. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, once said, "It is better to stumble with the feet than with the tongue." This wise statement raises a fundamental question. How many times have we regretted words spoken in haste or anger? Stoicism doesn't simply tell us what not to do. It reminds us that silence is a tool for personal growth and inner peace. Imagine facing life's challenges with steady confidence, knowing that your silence speaks volumes, often louder than words ever could. In Stoic thought, silence is more than just the absence of speech. It is a deliberate, meaningful response. It's an active force, a strategic choice that can resolve conflicts, shield us from harm, and deepen our understanding. But when should we embrace silence? Together, we'll uncover 9 key moments where choosing silence isn't just wise, it's transformative. As we explore these lessons, consider how practicing Stoic silence could shift the way you interact with others and bring peace to your own mind. What if a single moment of calm, intentional silence could diffuse a heated argument better than a harsh reply? What might a quiet pause reveal about your deepest thoughts and emotions? Join us as we uncover the powerful moments to stay silent and let the wisdom of Stoicism be our guide. Are you ready to dive into the profound insights of Stoic philosophy? If so, leave a word before embarking on this journey. Number 1. When facing unfair criticism. According to Stoic philosophy, being criticized unfairly presents a unique opportunity to build resilience and demonstrate integrity. The core ideas behind this ancient wisdom align with the words of Marcus Aurelius, who once stated that if something external disturbs you, it is not the thing itself that causes harm, but rather your perception of it. He also emphasized that we have the power to change our perspective at any moment. This insight suggests that what truly troubles us about criticism is not the critique itself, but how we interpret and react to it. Consider this. How could shifting your perspective on criticism make you stronger? Can you recall a time when maintaining your composure in the face of unfair criticism changed the outcome? For instance, if you're leading a project at work and your boss harshly critiques it, a Stoic approach would be to examine the feedback with a calm mindset, extracting any useful insights while disregarding baseless negativity. Epictetus taught that handling such situations in this manner not only preserves inner peace, but also upholds professional dignity. Instead of merely speaking about Stoic principles, he urged people to embody them in action. To truly live by philosophy, one must respond with thoughtful, measured words rather than defensiveness. Your actions and the quality of your work should speak for themselves. Choosing silence when faced with unjust criticism isn't passive, it's strategic. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our reactions and attitudes. This quiet strength has the power to turn potential conflicts into opportunities to display personal resilience and commitment to wisdom. As you navigate life's challenges, reflect on how silence can be a powerful tool. What opportunities might arise if you opt for thoughtful silence instead of impulsive words? How might this practice enhance not only your own peace of mind, but also influence those around you? By integrating Stoic principles into our daily interactions, especially when facing unwarranted criticism, we align ourselves with a philosophy that values character strength over fleeting validation. This fosters personal growth and sets an example for others, particularly in a world where self-promotion and boasting often overshadow humility. Stoicism encourages us to embrace silence, echoing the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. In this light, consider how responding with silence to arrogance or boasts can transform an environment driven by ego into one of introspection and growth. Criticism is inevitable, and it can serve as a valuable tool for learning and self-improvement. However, not all criticism is fair, and at times it is designed to provoke rather than help. In such moments, maintaining composure and acting wisely can be challenging. Stoicism, a school of thought that originated in ancient Greece, offers timeless guidance on handling unjust criticism with grace and dignity. By applying Stoic principles, we can transform adversity into opportunities for personal development and inner fortitude. As Epictetus taught, what truly matters is not what happens to us, but how we choose to respond. Practical steps to handle unfair criticism, the Stoic way. Pause before reacting. When facing unfair criticism, take a moment to think before responding. This prevents impulsive reactions and allows time to assess the situation with clarity. Detach from the criticism. The Stoics remind us that we control our minds, not external events. Recognizing this truth gives us strength. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." See the criticism. Objectively, unjust criticism often reflects the critic's emotions or perspectives rather than an accurate measure of your abilities. By separating the feedback from your sense of self, you can view it more objectively. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "If anyone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change. I seek the truth." Look for any grain of truth. Even in the most unfair criticism, there may be a small element of truth. Identify any useful insights hidden within the unfairness, using them to grow while discarding unnecessary negativity. As Epictetus wisely said, "First learn the meaning of what you say and then speak." Maintain composure and respect. When faced with unjust criticism, remain calm and polite. This demonstrates both self-control and emotional resilience, preventing the situation from escalating. A composed response often diffuses tension and reflects maturity. Focus on personal growth. Instead of dwelling on unfair criticism, direct your energy towards self-improvement and your long-term goals. By prioritizing your growth and virtues, you rise above negativity and continue on your path forward. Dealing with unfair criticism is never easy. Number 2. Stoic silence in the face of boasting. Picture yourself at a networking event where a colleague is going on and on about their recent pay raise and extravagant lifestyle. You might feel tempted to match their confidence with your own list of accomplishments. However, Stoicism teaches us the strength of restraint. By choosing silence, you maintain your composure and allow others' words to reveal more about them than about you. This approach conserves your energy for more meaningful conversations. Not only does this method protect your dignity, but it also presents you as someone who is secure in their achievements and does not seek validation from others. In this philosophy, silence is not a sign of weakness or indifference. It is a form of intentional quiet that reflects wisdom and self-assurance. A wise Stoic once said, "He who does not wish to be outnumbered by greater benefits should not return one benefit with another, he should return many at once." In practice, this means that instead of replying to empty boasts with words, you should respond with the quiet dignity of your actions and the depth of your character. How often do you catch yourself responding to someone else's success story with one of your own? What if, instead, you chose to listen, fully acknowledging their achievements with a simple nod or smile, while keeping your focus on your own virtues and aspirations? Embracing Stoic silence in moments of boasting shifts your mindset from competition to contentment, fostering a life built on genuine self-worth rather than comparison. It creates an environment where success is measured by inner fulfillment rather than external validation. Take a moment to reflect on this lesson and consider how incorporating silence in these situations might improve your relationships and overall well-being. Share your thoughts and experiences below. Let's support each other in cultivating a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Number 3. When confronting anger. When anger strikes, it often feels like a raging storm, threatening to sweep away all sense of reason and calm. However, amid this inner turmoil, Stoic philosophy provides a refuge, a moment of silence that allows us to manage these powerful emotions. Epicurus, a well-known Stoic thinker, advised, "Keep quiet most of the time and only speak when necessary." Now, picture a situation at work where a colleague's mistake forces you to spend extra hours fixing the problem. Your initial reaction might be to lash out in frustration, but what if instead you chose silence? By resisting the urge to respond in anger, you create space to assess the situation with a clearer mind. This brief pause can prevent further conflict, leading to more constructive solutions rather than heated arguments. Consider this. How often has a quick, angry reaction left you wishing you had handled things differently? What if, before speaking, you took a moment to calm down? Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic, offered this insight in his writings. How much worse are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? This reflection encourages us to think about the aftermath of anger. More often than not, the damage caused by an outburst is far worse than whatever initially triggered it. Take, for example, Nelson Mandela, a leader who, despite enduring years of imprisonment, chose forgiveness over resentment. His decision not only transformed his own life, but also helped heal a nation. This is a powerful demonstration of how choosing silence over anger can lead to greater outcomes. Opting for silence in moments of anger does not mean suppressing your emotions. Rather, it signifies a deliberate choice to respond in a way that aligns with your best self. This practice strengthens both inner peace and personal relationships, ultimately contributing to a more successful and fulfilling life. As you navigate the inevitable frustrations of daily life, remember that silence can be your sanctuary, a space where wisdom and self-control prevail. By embracing it, you may discover that the quietest response is often the most profound and the most powerful. Managing anger with Stoicism. Anger is a natural emotion that everyone experiences, but uncontrolled anger can harm both relationships and personal well-being. Stoicism provides practical methods for managing anger by emphasizing self-discipline, rational thinking, and inner peace. Identify the root cause. Reflect on what specifically triggers your anger. Is it a person, a situation, or a particular event? Self-reflection. Consider why these things truly upset you. Often our own perceptions and expectations play a significant role. Acceptance. Acknowledge that you cannot change external events, but you can control how you react to them. Practice mindfulness. Stay present instead of dwelling on past grievances or future worries. Use deep breathing. When anger arises, practice deep breathing exercises to calm both your mind and body. Pause before reacting. Take a moment to consider the potential consequences of your actions before responding. Shift your perspective. Try to see the situation from the other person's point of view. Cultivating empathy can help reduce feelings of anger. Reframe your thinking. Ask yourself how a Stoic philosopher might interpret the situation. Would they see it as important or insignificant? Focus on solutions. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, seek productive ways to resolve the issue. Build emotional resilience. Remind yourself that you have the power to choose how you respond. Exercise patience and self-control. Detach emotionally. Separate your emotions from the situation. Look at it objectively rather than taking it personally. Strengthen inner stability. Engage in practices that help you regulate emotions, such as exercise, journaling, or meditation. Channel your anger. Productively, redirect your energy into something constructive, whether it's working out, creating art, or solving a problem. Learn and improve. Use anger as a tool for self-discovery, learning how to manage your reactions more effectively in the future. Communicate effectively. Express your feelings calmly and assertively without hostility or aggression. Effectively managing anger is essential for both personal well-being and healthy relationships. By identifying triggers, practicing mindfulness, shifting perspectives, building resilience, and finding positive outlets for anger, you can transform it into a force for growth rather than destruction. By following Stoic principles, you cultivate inner peace, emotional strength, and a more balanced life. Choose wisdom over impulse, and you'll find that silence often leads to the best response. Number 4. Silence amidst unfounded rumors. Rumors, like leaves caught in the wind, spread rapidly and often without truth. When these falsehoods take hold, they can create unnecessary harm and confusion. Stoic philosophy offers a powerful response: silence. Consider the story of a respected teacher in a small town who was falsely accused of misconduct. As whispers and suspicions swirled through the community, she made a deliberate choice, not to defend herself with frantic explanations, but to stand firm in her integrity. Her silence was not an act of surrender, but a strategic decision rooted in wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His words remind us that while we cannot always control what others say, we can control how we respond. How often have we seen impulsive reactions make a situation worse? What if, instead of engaging with unfounded accusations, we chose restraint? By refusing to engage, the teacher allowed the rumors to lose momentum. In time, with no real evidence to sustain them, the truth prevailed. This exemplifies a fundamental Stoic principle: focus on what you can control, your actions, your integrity, rather than fighting the uncontrollable spread of gossip. Epictetus offers another insightful lesson: if someone speaks ill of you, praise them. The truth will prevail. While counterintuitive, this approach suggests that responding to negativity with positivity, or in this case silence, can disarm and redirect harmful conversations. Applying Stoic silence in your life. Pause before responding. When faced with rumors, resist the urge to defend yourself impulsively. A well-timed silence is often more powerful than words. Trust in the truth. Instead of chasing every false claim, let your actions and character stand as proof of your integrity. Control your focus. You cannot stop rumors from spreading, but you can control how much attention you give them. Redirect your energy toward what truly matters. Maintain composure. A calm, composed silence can command more respect than defensive arguments. Live by your principles. The best response to falsehoods is to embody the values you stand for, proving through your actions that the rumors are baseless. In personal and professional life, untrue rumors are inevitable. However, choosing Stoic silence is not just a defense. It is a declaration of strength, discipline, and unwavering commitment to truth. Rather than getting lost in the noise, Let your silence speak volumes. Number 5. How to deal with loss. Loss is an unavoidable part of life, often leaving behind an overwhelming silence filled with sadness and confusion. Whether it's the passing of a loved one, the end of a relationship, or the loss of an opportunity, grief can shake the foundation of our emotional world. Stoicism, however, offers a perspective that turns suffering into wisdom and pain into growth. The Stoic view of loss, C.S. Lewis, reflecting on the death of his wife in A Grief Observed, wrote, "The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before." This aligns with the Stoic belief that love and loss are intertwined, that experiencing great joy means accepting the risk of sorrow. Seneca, another great Stoic, reminded us, "The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." This encourages us to see loss not as an end, but as a transformation, a shift in the natural flow of life. Silence as a path to healing. When faced with loss, our instinct may be to fill the emptiness with distractions, constant activity, noise, or explanations. However, Stoicism teaches us that silence is not avoidance, but a means of deep reflection. After his wife's passing, C.S. Lewis did not suppress his grief. Instead, he allowed himself to sit with his emotions, contemplating their depth and meaning. Choosing silence in grief gives us the space to acknowledge our emotions without judgment. Stoicism does not deny emotions, but encourages understanding them. Instead of resisting pain, allow yourself to feel it fully as a natural part of life. Process loss with clarity. Rather than reacting impulsively, silence allows us to engage with our grief thoughtfully. Find meaning beyond the pain. Loss can shape our perspective, making us more compassionate, resilient, and aware of life's impermanence. Applying Stoic practices to loss. Accept your emotions. Instead of suppressing grief, acknowledge it. Journaling or confiding in a trusted friend can help you navigate these emotions. Focus on what you can control. You cannot change the loss itself, but you can control how you respond to it. Reframe the experience. View loss as an opportunity for personal growth. Ask yourself, what lessons can I take from this? Practice gratitude. Focusing on what remains rather than what is lost helps bring perspective. Writing down daily moments of gratitude can shift your mindset. Seek support. While silence is a tool for reflection, connection is essential. Share your thoughts with family, friends, or a support group. Moving forward. Grief is not a problem to be solved, but an experience to be lived through. The Stoic approach does not promise the absence of pain, but it does offer a way to endure it with wisdom and strength. By embracing silence, reflection, and resilience, we transform loss into an opportunity for deeper understanding, acceptance, and growth. How has silence helped you navigate loss in your own life? What lessons have you learned through grief? Share your thoughts and experiences. Together, we can learn and grow. Conclusion: the power of thoughtful silence. From managing everyday conversations to facing profound loss, Stoic wisdom teaches us that silence is not emptiness, it is strength, clarity, and inner peace. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. By choosing when to speak and when to listen, we cultivate a life of purpose, patience, and resilience. Thoughtful silence allows us to navigate challenges with wisdom, improve our relationships, and find harmony within ourselves. Try applying these Stoic principles in your daily interactions and observe how the power of silence transforms your life. If you found these insights meaningful, share your thoughts and spread these timeless lessons with others. For more wisdom on Stoicism and personal growth, stay connected. Our journey of self-discovery continues. See you in the next lesson.